welcome you, first of all. You're welcoming me, I guess, to the Commodore, and the Commodore is a name that is synonymous with not only Christchurch but now with the racing game.
We started at the Commodore in 1971, our family. Christmas Day we opened. Nothing here at that time. People thought they were a bit crazy coming this far, miles away from the city, but as it's turned out, it's a pretty good location. Our uncle actually, he was a really keen racing man, and the horses that we raced today are from his breed. They were a great partnership, my dad and my uncle, and they both just passed away sort of in recent years, but were both heavily involved in the business right up until sort of their passing. But Dad was very much sort of the business development man. My uncle, racing was his thing. That's where we kind of got tied up, and he got me into the breeding side of things. Grateful for that, and we've had a lot of fun.
Let's touch on the horse side of things. Do you have your kind of first memory of when, you know, it sounds cliche and we say it a lot, but when you got the bug?
I do fondly remember going to Mochikarara and some of the other country tracks as a young guy with my uncle, but what really snagged me was Mike raced OK Royal with Jack. He's related to the breed we have now. He was a lovely horse. I was probably about 17, I guess, at the time, and just to find me out at Annington on a Friday night there, and I introduced a few of my mates to it too, so they've got involved in it, which has been great. So that's probably about the time I got the bug.
Do you remember Kensington Kate, the racing side for her?
I don't know if she ever reached her potential on the track. She always thought she was a nice looking mare in that, but yeah, definitely. And I fondly remember her winning on Cup Day because she got the trail and got the peach of a run, and you know, Mike had been very sick. He had just had a stroke actually, and so that was a big day for us. You know, that was a mare's race on Cup Day. That was probably the lowest graded race of the day by a mile, but to win that was huge, you know.
Yeah, it's a great thing, Cup Day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and it's amazing. The story is a story with every race, isn't there? But it was a really special day.
But Kensington Kate is the one who's left this glamour filly / mare now in Duchess Megxit. Did you ever think that it was possible that she'd leave such a superstar?
Oh, no, never. And thankfully the Kennies, they were good salespeople, and they told me that Sweet Luke was the cross to go with. She's a beautiful looking horse too, and yeah, and been very lucky, I think.
So that 2-year-old race in December, that must have been a huge day for you and the family and the Commodore supporters.
Yeah, too right. And we do, when there's those big race meetings, we do have a huge number of supporters here. So there was a good crowd back here that night. It was a big bar tab anyway, but yeah, a lot of fun, and that's what it's about, isn't it? And you got to, I guess, you know, you realise how hard it is to win those things, so make the most of it when it happens.
The Oaks, as an ownership group and looking at the industry, it's a prestigious race that people would love to live. Can you remember that day and how it unfolded?
Second row draw, thinking, gosh, how's this going to play out? You know, on the top of the straight, thinking, gosh, she's in with a real chance here, and worked out. Couldn't have got a better trip, really, to be fair. Even Johnny gave us a wee tow around the bend, and then we were off. Yeah, you know, it was neat, you know, and that's the race. If you could have any of them, that's the one, really. It was a big group of us there that night, so that was a lot of fun, and might have slapped a couple of people on the back a bit hard after that race.
Zachary Butcher, the man who's got the best seat in the house, I know he loves her. He must give you good confidence as an owner when he jumps aboard.
Oh yeah, Zach's got you can see he's got that confidence too, which gives us confidence. He's a great guy, and he's a lot of fun, old Zach. I think he really has connected with our ownership group as well. So we enjoy having a catch up with Zach at the races. It's great.
I'm sure your dad and your uncle, this is what, you probably haven't thought of it, but 20, 30 years ago, this is what they would have dreamt of. And for you to now be living that dream, I guess you probably have that feeling of honour on their behalf.
Yeah, I guess sad in a way that my uncle never got to see the horse race. It's his breed, and he passed away just a few months before she hit the track. So, you know, we certainly feel that one, Matt, and you know, I'm sure she'll do us proud.
Then I'm sure you'll make a bit of noise if she even looks like running top 3. The race by Betcha.
100%, that's right. If we can just be anywhere near it, and you know, I guess that draw does help a huge amount, but it's just something I think you'd have to, arguably it's one of the best, if not the best field that has raced here, so it's a scary task, but you know, honour to be there.
Imagine the story, Duchess Megxit beats Leap to Fame.
So, yeah, I don't know how that's, yeah, never know, do you? And that's what, I think that's the, but, you know, as I said before, if we can run sort of, not if we're there, you know, top, you know, 5 or 6 would be wrapped, so, you know, so, but just to see her go around and race at her best, and, you know, that'd be great.
Well, thanks for having us here at the Commodore, and good luck for the race by Betcha.
Brilliant, Matt. Thanks so much.